I made a promise to myself. One day, whether that's 1 or 10 years from now, one day I'll stand on that stage and I'll be the best Pokemon player in the world. That was my childhood dream, and I've got a long way to go, so come along with me as we travel the road to Worlds. Hello there everyone, and welcome back to my channel. My name is Waffles the Asian Yen Bear, and this is Road to Worlds, the series where I take a team that I built or borrow onto the ladder, try to get some games in, try to learn some things, maybe also some stuff along the way. Today we are using our Beat Up Annihilape team once again. If you missed the last episode, that was on Monday. Good battle. Check it out down in the description below. We are facing off against Yair, who has the clear Tailwind team. Regidrago is an interesting choice, but with Urshifu there, we are absolutely bringing Basketball. Basketball is our Urshifu counter. Now, everything else looking at that team, I am very concerned about the Tailwind, but I kind of can't do anything about it. So we're bringing Basketball. I'm gonna bring Tony Chopper specifically because I can use that to threaten the Tornadus. Obviously, I do want to bring Angie Boy because I just really like bringing Angie Boy. And who's the last one? I'm tempted between Furry Bait or Woofers. Furry Bait does have the priority Bullet Punch, which I could use against the Fluttermane. Woofers has the Snarl, which would help against Regidrago, but not really that much else. So we're bringing Furry Bait. We're bringing Furry Bait. Now, we're not leading with any of our gimmick stuff. We're leading with Tony Chopper and Basketball. Basketball can go for the Rage Powder, draw attention away from that Urshifu, and then we can go for the gosh darn Ice Spinner. Hit the Tornadus, should be enough to KO. Then we got to deal with Urshifu, and that's where I'm a little bit concerned because I'm not 100% sure how we're going to deal with Urshifu, but we're going to have to. That is a different team lead than I thought. Okay. This is maybe still fine, actually. Well, I want to deal with the Mungus then. Let's see. Well, my Mungus isn't really doing much in this specific scenario, so I'm going to bring Lucario in. I think going for the Ice Spinner on the Amoonguss makes the most sense. We might get Dazzling Gleam down to our Focus Sash, but I don't think there's anything I can do about that. Amoonguss is actually a big threat for me later, because I've got a lot of physical threats, so I need to be able to deal with that quickly. Lucario with the Bullet Punch threatens the Fluttermane a bit. I don't think Bullet Punch Okos. I think I needed some beat up stuff before I could do that, but that's okay. It's at least a neutral Dazzling Gleam if that happened. Okay, Rage Powder. Cool with that. Very cool with that. Shadow Ball. Oh, no Dazzling Gleam. Perfect. That is exactly what I wanted to see. The critical hit is not what I wanted to see, but you know, it's fine. We're good. It's okay. I can still bring out Annihilape, go Terra Fairy, and we've now KO'd Amoonguss, so that's fantastic. Yeah, I think we bring in Annihilape, and we go straight for Terra. If you Dazzling Gleam, you could take out Chien-Pao, or you can try to Shadow Ball, take out Annihilape. You basically have one of those two choices. And Urshifu. Very scary. Okay. Wait, let me double check which Urshifu is this. Water, okay. So he has no priority. Fluttermane is faster than me right now. I still go for the Terra Fairy. I think Terra Fairy plus Rage Fist plus Ice Spinner into Fluttermane. That feels like the wrong play. Terra Fairy still, Rage Fist, Fluttermane. Ice Spinner. No. Okay, sorry, I'm being indecisive. I'm not 100% sure because there are two big-ass threats on my field right now, and I'm real worried about them. Okay, the Terra Fairy should allow me to survive this Urshifu if it's going for anything other than Surging Strikes. Although you're Terra-ing, which is scary. What are you Terra-ing to? Water. Surging Strikes. This is gonna hurt a lot, actually. Quite a bit. Possibly. Go do it on the Chien Pao. Do it on the Chien Pao, please. That would be exactly what I'd like. Please. Just ignore the Angie boy. Oh, I could have gone to a Mungus, but then I wouldn't have any offensive pressure. So Ice Spinner is not going to do anything to this Heatran. I mean, that's more than I expected, to be honest. Chien Pao. Hit Chien Pao. Hit Chien Pao. Hit Chien... Nope. Annihilape, can you survive 3? You're bulky. You're a little bit bulky. Survive the last one. It's close. No! Oh, I feel like that was a roll. That's alright. Okay. So we're definitely in a tough spot. Alright, Amoonguss Rage Powder kind of deals with Urshifu, so I'm not too worried about that specifically now. I'm very worried about Flutter Mane in the back. Flutter Mane is going to cause a lot of problems. Heatran could also go for something like Eruption or Heat Wave or something. I think I have to just Rage Powder, go for Sacred Sword. I'm trying to think what's the end game, right? Flutter Mane comes out. Oh, we didn't even Oko. Oh, that's bad. Oh, that's real bad. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. Yeah, I don't think we even win this with the end game, though. But we are able to take on the Urshifu for now. So the Urshifu is really not an issue as long as Amoonguss survives. So let's see. Heat Wave. Yeah, that's what I was afraid of. Okay. Oh, no. Oh, that was so quick. Darn. Yeah, okay. How could we play that one better? I think we could have... We definitely got the lead wrong, so that put us off on the back foot right away. If I had predicted the switch out with Flutter Mane... Because I think I was looking at that and I was like, my opponent has all the momentum right now. There wasn't really a reason for them to switch out, but they still did. So that definitely threw me off. Maybe if I had expected that, I could have then double targeted the Urshifu slot. Or specifically figured out he was going to go against the Annihilape with Urshifu, so I could have gone into Amoonguss and targeted it. But that's like a hindsight thing. I think we're going to do one more battle just because that was really quick. Alright, everybody, we're here for battle number 2 against Asheray, who's got the King Gambit, the Gengar. I haven't seen the Gengar in a long time. Landorus T, Regieleki, Serena to stop me from doing any priority stuff, which is kind of fine. It just means I leave Woofers at home. And Cresselia. So, this is an interesting team because it looks like it swaps between, like, pretty fast glass cannons and, like, more Trick Room stuff. Although, I think maybe the Crest is not Trick Room. I think the Crest is just support. I think Angie Boy probably does a pretty good thing here. I'm also going to bring Ellie. What I can do is, depending on what we're facing, I don't think my opponent leads Landorus, because I've got Angie Boy right there in the front. If they do, that's just a free boost to me. I think if I'm my opponent, I'm leading Regieleki, maybe Serena, or Cress. So I think Angie Boy plus Ellie allows me to set up screens. I think Tony Chopper's great in this matchup. Basketball, not really. I think Furry Bait. I think that's the team we're going with. And hopefully he leads the Landorus. I don't think that's what's going to happen, but, you know, a man can hope. A man can dream masculine... I don't know. I was going to say masculine dreams, but why am I looking at your Meowscarada's ass? That's maybe not a great trainer profile. Can we maybe not with that? Okay. Although I have literally a Pokemon called Furry Bait, so you know what? Whatever. Oh my god, he did lead with the Landorus. Now this is pod racing. Let's go. Okay, so he cannot Sucker Punch. I have Ellie out. This is the easiest Drain Punch in my life. Let me look at, is there anything he could bring in? He could bring in Gengar. If he does, do I care? Not particularly. What I'm going to do is I will Drain Punch that slot. And I'm going to also set up the Reflect. Just to get some damage. Yeah, if you bring in the Gengar, it's okay. I still think we're fine. Yeah. So I set up the light screen. Next turn, Rock Slide. That's going to do a little bit of damage. Not too much. We're fine. That's one counter on our Rage Fist as well. It's okay. Obvious Shadow Ball is obvious. Annihilape going into Chien Pao would then put some extra pressure. It could also go into Lucario. I think the best play, though, is actually just protect, set up my screens. And then just start dealing with everything. I mean, we've got the setup already. We might as well, right? Icing Shadow Ball. Yep, Shadow Ball makes sense. I could Terra. He's not going to expect the Terra Fairy. Rock Slide again. Okay. That's all you're doing with the Landorus. I actually do not care at all about Landorus right now. And we avoid. That's cool. Okay. So Light Screen, Reflector both up. That Rock Slide's doing almost nothing. If I Terra Fairy, we should be able to survive the Shadow Ball as well. Rage Fist. Ooh, not on Giraffe. Rage Fist should be enough to KO that, but on the off chance it's not, maybe it's Focus, Sash, Gengar, I'm gonna beat it up. We're gonna throw hands. That's what's about to happen right now. You think this is just the normal Giraffe? No. This is like Giraffe guy from One Piece, Kaku. He's got his like little giraffe hands. He's gonna beat up on this Gengar. I maybe am just watching the Water 7. Well, I guess I'm technically Annie's lobby right now. Yeah, look at that. That's no damage. Okay, no flinch. That would be the worst thing right now. Yes, no flinch. Let's go. If you're not Sash, that definitely KOs, which you are, which is why I am glad that we are throwing giraffe hands. Let's go. Giraffe hands. All right. Now, Rage Fist definitely KOs Landorus from here. We're like +1, plus like 4 on Rage Fist. So that's a base 200 power move. Cresselia. Oh. Crest dies. Crest absolutely dies. Here's the thing. You could what? Ally switch? You could set up screens. You could ally switch. I'm gonna Rage Fist into Landorus. If you ally switch, your Crest just dies. I'm gonna go for Hyper Voice. Right? I mean, I guess I could switch Giraffe out. But, I mean, Giraffe is pretty bulky and it can survive most of these Rock Slides. Helping Hand? Okay. Helping Hand Rock Slide? EQ, okay. That's a little unfortunate. Annihilape, can you survive this? You cannot. Okay, that's unfortunate. But now I can bring in Chien Pao. The last Pokemon is King Gambit. Lucario's in the back for me, so that's fine. I think we're still okay. The Crest is really the biggest issue. But if I Ice Spinner into the Landorus real quick, we should be fine. We still have our Focus Sash as well. Let's see. If I'm my opponent, what's my issue? What, I ally switch here? That's possible. You ally switch here and you're still taking a ton on your Cresselia. Yeah, there it is. I could have gone and maybe expected that and gone onto the Crest slot, but I kind of want to see how much damage we do anyways. And I don't think this is Rocky Helmet, right? Yeah, Rock Slide, okay. Yeah, okay, we're fine. Giraffe drops. We still have our screens up. I'm kind of surprised he didn't go for Earthquake, though. I can definitely see him doing that now, though. So I think now I gotta call the right one. Oh, actually, no, I don't, because I can detect. I do not have to call the right one. I could instead just go Ice and detect. And let's see. If you don't ally switch, it's kind of still okay. Ice Spinner on that slot. Okay. Crest kind of survives. EQ. We've got Reflect Up. Chien Pao, do you live that? It is Stab. If you don't live that, then we're in a bit of... Yeah, okay, you do. Okay. So my biggest issue is breaking through that Crest. I have to predict. Okay. Let's do this game theory-wise, right? So, I'm my opponent. I now feel very comfortable with Cress. I think I ally switch. I really feel the ally switch right now. We're also going to go ahead and hit the Rock Slide. There it is. Yep. Game theory, bitches. All right. That is called... Fuck, what did they call it? Utility matrix or something? I don't know. Cost-benefit analysis. So there you go. Fucking economics major coming in clutch sometimes. Okay, King Gambit comes in now. We are okay. We got the 50-50. Using their goddamn incentive structure. Sucker Punch would be a problem, except for the fact that I am not going to let you Sucker Punch Chicken Pow. And I'm just gonna go for Brick Break. You think that there is a brick in front of you, your Cresselia is a brick wall, but you know, Lucario, he breaks through those brick walls. Yeah. I'm just excited. I'm glad we got that right. Okay. Alright, so what are you tearing into? Terra Fairy would make sense, but then I've got Bullet Punch, so not a big deal. Terra Ghost, okay. So let's see, so I'm taunting the Cress, which means you can't Sucker Punch me on that specific slot. And now let's see what you're gonna do. Oh, Mental Herb? Okay, that's fine. The main reason I wanted to do that was specifically to throw off Sucker Punch, but it doesn't look like he's doing that. So let's see. What is he going for then? Iron Head? Okay. So yeah, Qian Pao drops. So the main thing I need to worry about is the King Gambit right now. Thankfully, I've got the possible Justified boost, but with Reflect wearing off, we're in a bit of a iffy. Bullet Punch will do an okay amount of damage. But let's go Rock Slide for the chance to flinch. I think it'll be about the same amount of damage. Helping Hand, okay. If you go for the Dark move, that would be great. No Sucker Punch. Ooh, that is like nothing. Can we get the flinch? We can get the flinch. Beautiful. Okay. But that still does almost no damage. I feel like Bullet Punch is going to do about the same. But you know what? Why not? Let's test it. What are you going for? That's where I'm interested to see. What are you doing? BP? Wow, that does nothing. You are so bulky. Low sweep. Ow. Ow. Alright. Well. Alright. Good game. Good video. Hopefully you guys enjoyed that. We were beaten by a furry. Furry bait was our last Pokemon, our last chance, but he did not survive. That's okay. I still am very glad we called the 50-50 right. That just made it all okay. Anyway, hope you guys have a good day, a good week, a good life. I'll see you on Friday. Bye-bye.